So previously I was able to get the enemy to attack the player, but it wasn't actually taking any health off the player. I mean, here we've got max health and the current player health, but in the enemy script, sorry, the enemy attack script, there wasn't any code for it to actually affect the player. So it did actually attack the player, but it wouldn't actually take any damage off. I wanted to call the player script and the function, or sorry, is it function or method for take damage, which is actually in here. So I needed to have it call this. And what I've done here, which I'll probably change this to like a float, so that I can amend and change it. But at the moment, I've set it as 20, so it takes 20 points of damage off the player. So you can see the health bar there. It didn't used to. I could make it work by pressing space, but now if I go up to the enemy, now bearing in mind the hitboxes, sorry, the collision isn't 100% great, but if you look down here, here's the current health, and we can see the player there. We got the health bar there, and so if I just stand here, we're in the aggro radius, and it's taking some. I know it's a bit random. I mean, it's taking 20 off every time, but it's not really making. It's not triggering. So it's now down to minus 60, minus 80, minus 120. Minus 160. I haven't actually put in a death function. So even though the game registers that the enemy is attacking the player, it doesn't know what death is. It only knows what death is in relation to the enemy. If I just fucking take this guy. Yeah, what's happened to this? Null exception. So I'm getting like a null exception here. What is this? Okay, I have to look into that. But yeah, so I've got that working. Didn't take too long, but I was too busy watching Summer Games Fest and drinking. So yeah.